It is autumn in the northeast United States. Bright leaves, stunning vistas. It's a sight to behold. That's why I'm wearing my autumn colors here, to give you, more of a foliage sensibility. And it is a good time to get outside, to enjoy the fresh air, foliage, and have an adventure. If you're a fan of sculpture, and particularly in the autumn, and you find yourself around New York City, here is a destination spot for you. The Storm King Art Center, nestled in the picturesque Hudson Valley. It is one of the preeminent sculpture parks in the world. Behind me, the Storm King Sculpture Park, one of the true gems of the Hudson Valley art community. And I'll tell you, who would have thought of putting a 470 plus acre park with sculpture from around the world? Well, I'll tell you who. Ralph E. Ogden and his son-in-law, H. Peter Stern. When the two men purchased a 180-acre estate near Storm King Mountain. Here, as depicted in the painting in the style of the Hudson River School by Homer Dodge Martin, who has nothing to do with the sculptures in Storm King, unlike David Smith, whose 13 sculptures began Storm King's collection. The Storm King Art Center continued to grow in size and in its number of sculptures. Today, the outdoor museum spans approximately 500 acres and is home to around 115 sculptures. The Storm King Art Center is located a little more than an hour from New York City. You can get there by driving or taking a train, and Storm King has a shuttle to and from the train station, and if you purchase the MTA's convenient package, you will save 25%. That is pretty darn good. It makes it really easy to see this fine collection, almost world-renowned. In fact, I will say is renowned around the world. And here are a few of the sculptures that you can see when you go to the Storm King Sculpture Garden. Sculpture Park. It's a garden if it's small, it's a park if it's large. And this, I'm telling you, is definitely a sculpture park. All right, here I am. And this is one of the older, I believe, and I'm going to say, according to me, one of the older sculptures in Storm King. And it's so old that it has had to be refurbished. Now, how do I know who it is? Because they have a label, and a label in stone, because a stone label is what you need when you're outside. And guess what? You also see my shadow, because this is natural lighting. And because it's one of the older ones, I'm trying to decide, which side's better? Me on my right or me on my left? I don't care. Actually, I deserve to be framed by it. So we're going to go now and look at a lot of other fantastic sculptures. And you're going to say, some people think, maybe it's not, maybe it's too harsh, maybe it's too metallic. Some people are captivated by each one. It's up to you. Because Storm King, while it's set up by someone else, you visit it and you make it your own. So, you decide. All right, behind me is another great piece of sculpture at Storm King. And you know what? The piece is so darn big, I can't even fit it in my frame. So I'm going to have to show it to you without me. I know that's a treat. It's a big sculpture, this mother piece by Mark de Suvero. It's from 1969, which was a time we believed peace was at least possible. I'm still hopeful, but here's another sculpture. And another sculpture. All right, behind me is yet another large sculpture. And I can tell you something, I kind of get it, but I don't really get it. And I got a few theories about it that I'm going to share. Also, let's take a look at the thing so you see the entirety of it. You have to get pretty far away to see the whole of this sculpture. And that works pretty well with the don't climb on the sculpture policy that Storm King has. Don't be so close that you only see a detail. It's something forced in trees. And there are a lot more. Probably 100 sculptures dotting the landscape here. And here's some more. If you found this montage helpful and entertaining, I've included a link at the end of this video to a longer montage that features more sculptures in the Storm King Sculpture Park, or Art Center, however you want to call it. I have also included a link to a video that will help you navigate something so large as the Storm King Art Center. Enjoy. Wow, that is a lot! And a lot to handle and digest. But you can do it if, unlike the three-legged Buddha, you have a good head on your shoulders. Thank you kindly.